All right, you ready to roll?
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Aloha Press Show. My name is JC out here in Atlanta, Georgia. Joined today with my co-host Jeff. Beautiful California. Sunshine sun is just shining on you, buddy. This is episode 2, the Thursday edition of the 2021 podcast and YouTube show. We're going to punch you right in the mouth and scare the shit out of you. Jeff, how we doing?
Hey, I'm happy to be back. I got to say, for the viewers and the listeners, well, not the listeners, but the viewers, I've never worn anything Vans in my life, but I'm just going to show you how popular the Aloha Press store is. I was out at a party one night. I was wearing my Masters edition white fucking hoodie, and this lovely lady, Donna, loved it so much. She thought we just had endless inventory. She wanted me to give it to her. I couldn't just give it to her, so I had to trade her. So I traded for this Vans women's sweatshirt that I'm wearing here tonight. Shout out to Donna and Big Ed. So thank you very much. Sport that for us, please. Put some Instagram posts up.
Yeah, dude. One thing, I look at your fucking sweatshirt, and I know I have the Master sweatshirt, and it's in my brain right now. It's in my fucking closet in that secret locked up room behind me. That Vans sweatshirt and the Aloha Press sweatshirt is the same fucking sweatshirt, just a different logo on it.
Hey, and the same price, but yet you got all these fucking people buying this shirt instead of the Aloha Press stuff. They need to get on it.
It's fucking disgusting. So listen, if you're listening and watching this shit, it's one, be prepared. But with that being said, you need to check out the Aloha Press store, the alohapress.com. It's going to change here in the next week or two. So if the gear that you see on it is actually going away, if you like something on there, you need to go get it right now. Because in the next couple of weeks, there's going to be some new things that might scare you a little bit. So with that being said, I'm going to say with that being said like 6 times just because I'm a little nervous. I don't know why. But Jeff, I mean, the thing that we need to bring up that we need to continue to push in front of people is our giveaway. This is 2021's giveaway, Jeff. I mean, it's $500. Do you have any advice for the listeners and viewers? How to do this thing?
I do have some advice. I would say Wednesday morning, get on Instagram, check out the Aloha Press, because you're about to see some examples, and they're going to be some good examples. Maybe not the best, right? We can't win our own our own giveaway as much as we'd like to, but you're going to see some examples of what we expect. Maybe tailor your effort after that. I don't know what to tell you, but the more the merrier. I feel like I'm Donald Trump when he was doing the pageant. What's that? The Miss Universe pageant?
Yeah.
Right. He had a little say in that, who won, right? I'm sure he did. We have a little say in who wins this one. This shit ain't by random.
It's not by random.
Your effort will show, your creativity will show, and humor and some, hey, don't be afraid to push the bounds. Think outside the box. Do something that might fucking be a little uncomfortable for you.
It's absolutely. And listen, on the President Trump thing, I can promise you we're not going to try and sleep with you. Okay. So just disclaimer, we don't want any fucking lawsuits. We will not be judging you if you do not present yourself in that way. So Jeff, the thing I want to really address with people is get your video in now. Okay. Do not wait till the last minute. Enter it. Okay. 30, 60 seconds. I want something creative, something hot, something that we will, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to be like an NBA, like dunk contest fucking judge. Okay. I want to put up fucking 10s for every required, category that we kind of fucking figure out later. But do that. The closure date is 12 p.m. Pacific time, January 22nd. And we'll be announcing the golf giveaway on January 24th. But Jeff, it's fucking Thursday. The Sentry Tournament of Champions in Hawaii, in Maui, at Kapalua is fucking here. And everyone wants to know who you're going to pick. Who's the fucking winner of this fucking T-ball fucking participation trophy fucking golf tournament presented by the PGA Tour? Who do you got? winning this event?
First off, you can't pick a fucking winner that didn't win last year. So they half the field is out.
I agree.
And I've told myself I'm going to take the Eddie Maria approach to 2021, and I'm going to pick probably one guy the entire year because he'll win more than the guys that I picked all year, and that's Dustin Johnson. Are you fucking kidding me? If I picked him every fucking week, I would win more than I would lose.
Yes.
So
you would have won twice. No, 3 times last year.
Right.
So you've got Dustin Johnson. Well, fuck. Good God. That's an incredible pick. I mean, Jeff, I need some clarification for the listeners. When you picked Dustin Johnson, I mean, the last tournament he played in was the Masters. He was flirting with the idea of playing a 48-inch driver, but shoved it back up Bryson DeChambeau's ass and went out there and won with a standard length driver in Augusta, where I was being detained by, unlawfully. The thing about it, do you think he partied a little too hard in that green jacket? Do you think there's some other substances on that green jacket that might not be, that might need to go to the dry cleaners? Maybe some stains, some powdery substances, some alcohol. I don't know what's on the jacket. I know I would have all kinds of shit on that jacket. I would have fucking Jack spilt all over it. Do you think he might struggle?
Hey, it's funny you ask this question because if our listeners and our viewers know, we don't prep 99% of the shit we talk about on here. This is off the cuff. Do I think that they'd want to blacklight that jacket? Probably not. There'd probably be some stains that would show up and look like a fucking episode of 48 Hours on ID Discovery, like a murder scene. But here's the thing. I wouldn't have picked him until today when I saw him come back to life, come back to Instagram and post a little motivational thing about there is no off season, right? He might have been partying and doing his thing with his lady, but he was working out still. According to that, he was doing Russian twists. He was fucking working on the core. And if I know anything about that tournament in Hawaii, the tournament champions, he's been there a lot. The motherfucker drives the green from 400 and something yards away most of the time. He holds out a lot. This is his year. He's going to win it. I'm not taking it just because he's number one in the world and he's fucking the best player in the world. I'm taking it because I'm smart. I'm smarter in 2021, okay?
I think we're all a little smarter. I think you got to go down the Eddie Maria fucking avenue. And for the listeners and viewers, you have to understand Eddie Maria, 9 of the golf tournaments that he actually entered a fucking winner, he won 5 of them. Okay. You have to understand that is incredible odds. That's above 50% fucking picking rate. Like he would be a fucking king in Vegas. He might be fucking Holly Saunders' fucking new husband if he had the opportunity. But you have to be a little smarter this year. And you know what? I used to pick the underdog, and I'm like, guys are gonna go out there and get it. And then I was fucking shown a video last year. PGA Tour events often for guys who don't necessarily need the cash and or the FedEx Cup points or the fucking WGR fucking ratings. They're just not going to fucking step on the gas if they're not doing well Thursday and Friday, even if they make the cut. If they'd rather get the fuck out of the region and move on and go home than try and fucking shoot something super low and take it super serious. So no more fucking Kevin Na's picked this year, okay? I don't know. I don't think Kevin Na is going to have a fucking victory this year. So I am going with – you're good, Jeff. I am going to go with Justin Thomas. He's a defending fucking champion. I think he's going to be pissed. I think he's going to show up, breadstick and all, fucking glistening, with sunscreen on his fucking nose. And I think he's going to go out there with some attitude and be pissed that the guys that didn't win this year are fucking playing in the field. And I think Justin Thomas might have been a little wore out battling the hefty lefty, or not the hefty lefty, the hefty cheater, Patrick Reed last year. But I think he's going to show up. He's got the experience and he's got the length. And the weather's going to be in the mid 70s. It's going to be fucking beautiful weather. Not a lot of wind. I think he's just going to tear this fucking golf course up. And I don't think he parties. Like he doesn't have the Dustin Johnson fucking attitude when it comes to victories. And staying in green jackets. So that's who I'm going with. I'm starting 2021 with a fucking, a victory.
Hey, that's a great pick. And you're right about him not partying. He's the guy that'd rather be on the boat with 5 of his buddies, for the little sausage fest than hanging out with everybody else and doing something that might get him in trouble. But I think you're going to see a lot of John Rahm, Dustin Johnson, Justin Thomas in our future here in the 2021 picks. I would mark that down right now. I'd probably put it on my calendar, a few picks. I might pick DJ for the whole fucking year. I said that. I might pick him for the whole fucking next 5 years. I don't know.
You might. I mean, because it's, just looking at some of these victories. I mean, Sergio, Stuart Sink, Daniel Berger. I mean, don't get me wrong; these guys are really good at golf, and they're great. Andrew Landry, Martin Laird, Jason Kokrak. I mean, some studs in there. But when it comes down to it, like, I just think that the top 10 in the world fucking are just playing at a different fucking level.
Hey, you know what tournaments those guys are winning? The tournaments that DJ and those guys aren't playing in, okay? So obviously we're not going to be able to pick him every week because he's not going to play every week. But if he's in the field, I'm picking him, okay?
Yes.
If we go back to Bermuda, Brian Gay.
Brian Gay's the fucking man in Bermuda. And he might be picked next year. But yes, I completely agree, Jeff. But so those are our predictions, and hopefully you guys jump on and send in your picks. But the next part of the show, I mean, we don't have a ton of golf content to really cover and rant on, so I put together a little questionnaire for you, buddy. I want some fucking predictions when it comes to 2021, and I need to know, Jeff.
All right.
And I think you already fucking answered it, but who is the player that's going to have multiple wins this year?
Well, DJ for sure. Done deal. And John Rahm. Done deal. Both of them. Mark it down.
Okay. Do you think DJ's wife is going to have multiple victories this year?
Hey, just like we talk about DJ, she's winning at life, okay? Her dad is Wayne Gretzky. She was winning before she met Dustin Johnson.
Do you think she ever had a job in life? I mean, like a real job, not like, you get to manage my this fund.
You know what job she had? If you watch TikTok, and I don't know how many of our viewers watch TikTok. When I used to work graveyards, 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. was usually the TikTok hour. Things slow down. There's a such thing as a stay-at-home daughter. That's what she was growing up, okay? She was a stay-at-home daughter. She got real pretty. She got the best trainers, the best nutritionists, and now she's got a freaking multi-million-dollar #1 in the world golf husband. Yeah, she's winning.
She absolutely is winning. And yes, DJ's a great pick to have multiple victories. The dude just does not win. I mean, fuck, he's won 13 years in a row. And I think this is a turning point in his fucking career where he is going to step on the gas. He's going to step on the fucking gas. He's going to turn into Phil Mickelson, at 36 years old and just go through the next 4 years of just fucking completely dominating the game of golf. I think his maturity level, and I think the key takeaway for DJ is that his hangovers now last 3 or 4 days, unlike it used to last like 2 days or 1 day when he was in his 20s. And I think he's, making a few better choices in life, especially having kids. I think that's going to fucking play a little part. But the guy I think who's going to make multiple victories this year, and it's someone that I can't really stand, but I think Bryson DeChambeau is going to have fucking in the upwards of 3 to 5 victories. I was not a fan of him. I still am not a fan of him, but I think he's just going to fucking do it. I think his flirtation with distance is just going to overwhelm fucking golf courses.
Well, I thought you were going to say his flirtation was something else, but I'm glad you didn't go down that route.
I had to edit that shit out of the last show, okay?
Hey, that's not a dumb pick, though. The guy won multiple times last year in a COVID-shortened season. He's going to bring it. That. He's going to come and he's going to bomb it, and he's going to have some really low scores. He's going to play at these courses where he's going to beat people by 8, 9, 10 strokes. It's going to happen. I think we both picked some pretty good ones actually there. I'd be really interested to see, though, Eddie Maria. I want to kind of touch on Eddie Maria's picks because I want to get him before the tournament starts so I can go up to Tahoe and fucking make a little bit of money on him this year instead of fucking letting him slide in the back door through your DMs and fucking next thing you know, he's getting the fucking free gear at the end of the week.
Well, it just, yeah, I mean, we need the commission, Eddie Maria. Okay, let's get it real. All right, you're not on fucking social media. You send me these fucking mystery emails about 8 minutes before the golf tournament. I want to know the information you're being given so I can fucking fly to Vegas or Atlantic City or fucking Tahoe or wherever I need to go and start making some wagers. I mean, if the Aloha Press, pushes the chips all in about 8 times or 9 times last year, we might be giving away more than $500 in our giveaway. You might be flying in our fucking private jet, based on some of the fucking predictions he made. So, Jeff, I mean, I need to know though, Tiger or Phil, who's getting the first win in 2021, Tiger or Phil?
Well, see, so this question, you didn't ask this question properly. Because that's Phil Mickelson 100%, but it's not going to be on the PGA Tour. It's going to be on the Champions Tour. Are you kidding me?
It has to be on the PGA Tour. It's fucking.
Oh, all right.
It has to. It's the Champions. I fucked that one up. I just assume that we talk about the PGA Tour because the Champions Tour, which isn't, I don't even think is. I still want to call it the Senior Tour, but I mean on the PGA Tour, who's getting the victory, Tiger or Phil?
All right. Well. That's an easy question too, because neither of them are getting a victory this year. Charlie Woods is gonna be the first fucking guy with the last name Woods that wins the tournament this year. He's gonna win a little 9-hole fucking tournament somewhere. He's gonna shoot like 2 under. He's gonna shoot 35 somewhere, and he's gonna win. And he's gonna be the only Woods with a fucking tournament championship under his belt at the end of 2021.
Wow, that's incredible. I did not expect you to make that bold statement. It's crazy to think that Tiger and Phil just don't have another victory in them, but I'm going to go with Tiger Woods. I think he's going to get a victory this year, and it's scary to say, but I think he's going to win. I think he's going to win not the U.S. Open, the Open Championship. And I don't know where it's at. I think it's Turnberry maybe this year, wherever it was last year that got pushed back. I think he's going to win not a U.S. Open, a fucking Open Championship. I think he's only going to get that victory.
Good luck.
I mean, as we're on the topics of majors, I mean, Jeff, who will in 2021 get a major championship? It doesn't have to be a specific major, but who will win a major champion?
So I'm gonna give myself a refresher here. I was gonna save this for the bold prediction, but since we're going to get into this question, I'm going to give you my bold prediction right now. And the guy we don't talk about a lot, I mean, we all love him. We think he's a fucking great golfer, right? Multiple major winner, but I'm telling you right now, the guy's going to get a major this year. It's going to be Rory McIlroy. He's going to win the Masters, and he's going to get the fucking Grand Slam. Mark it down. April 2021.
Really? That's fucking incredible. You're drinking Irish whiskey. I get it. I mean, you've got the flavor in it. I mean, what's in that bourbon that you're drinking? Is it Irish whiskey?
Well, it's Conor McGregor's. Obviously, he punches you in the mouth with this fucking whiskey. But here's the thing: the Aloha Press is about going big or going home, right? Rory opted out of the fucking Sentry Tournament Champions because he was not a champion. He's using that time to practice. He's going to get better. He's going to come back to the Masters. He's going to fly under the radar the first couple of days. He's going to make the cut. He's going to go stupid on the weekend, and he's going to fucking win that tournament. And he's going to go to Phil Mickelson and say, "How's it feel? I got the Grand Slam."
That's an incredible pick. I didn't expect that to be your answer. Wow. It's I went a little different. I'm gonna go with Cameron Smith, who wins a major championship this year. It's fucking high and to the left, but based on his ability at the Masters most recently, I think he's gonna have an opportunity. I think he took away some fucking good vibes. I think he's a cocky little fuck from Australia, and I fucking love his fucking mantra. and I think he's gonna get a major championship this year.
Does he know that you picked him as the long shot last year at the Masters? Does he know that? Does he remember?
He might.
And
Fuck.
now he's your fucking champion.
He's fucking. I think he's gonna get it done. So, but the thing that in show 2 this week, I needed to know, Jeff, who is the player that is going to be added to the Aloha Press hated list come 2021? Who's the guy who's going to be now added to that special list that we reserve in this closet back here that we really take out? I mean, who's the guy that you're, adding to the list?
You know what? You caught me off guard with this question, but this guy's been just rubbing me wrong lately, and it's not because he's a bad guy. It's really not. It's more of his game, right? And it's more of his game. And I think, like I said about Jordan Spieth earlier, that needed a fucking club change, a sponsorship change, something like that. This guy needs to do something different fast, or he's going to be on the hated list. He's going to be on the no watch list here soon, and that's Rickie Fowler. I mean, I can only put up with his shtick for so long. I mean, wearing orange on a fucking Sunday with his Puma. He needs to go back to his Puma fucking high top combat boots that he was wearing for a while there. Because, man, I tell you what, it's old. It's old. You have to win. Every major sports have to win to stay relevant. You have to, right? And that guy, I mean, the fact he's not playing in the Masters this year probably, and he just can't win the big one, and he is like a non-factor. Like, he was hip with the kids for a while there, but we don't have fans anymore. We don't have fans at the thing. We don't buy gear anymore, really. I mean, the Aloha Press gear is more popular than fucking anything else out there. Rickie Fowler's on the fucking hot seat right now.
I think he's I think we're at Home Depot and he's standing on the curb, and I think we're gonna tell him to get in the fucking truck. Because he is, I agree with you. He's not doing well. And his fucking 97 fucking commercials drive me crazy. God, you have to fucking win to be on a commercial so I can see your face and buy your stupid shit. Because not winning and still selling commercials irritates the fuck out of me. Unless you work for the Aloha Press. So I agree with you. He is going to be added to the list probably sooner than later. But the guy I think is going to be added to the list, I think Tony Finau is going to be on the list of hated players come 2021. He is about another ankle roll, another second place finish away from fucking being added to the list.
He's kind of the same guy as Rickie Fowler, right? Great, you're popular, you're different, you've got some media fanfare around you, but you don't win. People want to see winners. We need winners, right? I want to follow winners. There's a reason it's called bandwagon jumping, because you hop on the bandwagon of people that fucking win. You don't hop on the guy that wins second place.
Okay? I want to see fucking Super Bowls. I don't want to see fucking runner-ups. Okay, I don't want you leading the fucking charge in second place finishes. And if you swing the fucking club a half fucking swing when you have the ability to swing full swing and fucking go after it, you're telling me you don't have the fucking balls to fucking risk it all and go all in and fucking Aloha Press when you need to. So if you can hit a 208 mile an hour ball fucking speed and you're not doing it, it's because you're fucking scared, and you're scared of fucking winning. That's what it is, Tony. You know what? Fuck it. He's not going to be added to the list. He's added to the list. Tony Finau, I swear to God, he's added to my fucking list of hated players right now. Because you know what? 2020 was his opportunity to fucking go out there and win without fucking fans, without the media, with all the bullshit. He had so much fucking support. I supported him through many, many years. He needs to fucking swing hard, and he's not doing it. Get your ball speed up. Start fucking taking some risks. So, Tony Finau, if you don't fucking win this year, you're never getting off the fucking list. How about that? You're going to be written in fucking permanent marker.
I'm going to give him a little bit of advice. Not that he's going to listen to it or watch the show, but he needs to go fucking take a couple weeks, take a little break from the PGA Tour, hang out with our boy John Daly, understand what a full swing is, understand what a couple cocktails are, maybe smoke a few darts, and fucking change his game and relax a little bit. and come out and hey, you might only win once. You might have a lot of missed cuts, but you won, right? Just because you're a fucking top 10 number 2 guy, nobody cares, right? Your family might care because you make more money, but we want to see a fucking winner. Okay, we want to see a winner.
You're too fucking good not to win, and unless you win in 2021, you are fucking on the hated dead list when it comes to the law press. But
mark it down.
Mark it fucking down. But the guy who was marked up quite a bit in 2019, who was rather kind of kept his fucking nose clean come 2020. I don't know if it was his wife keeping him in check or what he was doing, but is Patrick Reed gonna cheat again this year?
Absolutely. Will he get caught? Will he get caught? We don't know. Right. You know, with COVID, the one thing I will say with COVID is there's no fans to fucking to kind of throw the red flag and send in the video and be the snitch. You know, how much did he get away with last year? We don't know. And who knows how many fans we're going to have this year. I know that the Waste Management's trying to have fans and people give him shit. But Patrick Reed, hey, that's his game. That's his style. But you know what? He's a Masters champ. He's a fucking major champ. So
but at what cost?
Take note, Ricky and fucking Tony. Take note.
At what fucking cost? I mean, if you're gonna stay in the Masters jacket, I mean, do you want to stand in fucking cheating? I mean, I would hope not.
No, you don't. You want to stay in it in something else.
It's just, I mean, as we bring up the Masters champion, Patrick Reed, who I think will absolutely fucking cheat again. I think he'll cheat probably 15 times this year, just because but will we see fans come April at the Masters in Augusta?
So I read an article. The Masters is pushing back their little, whatever they call it, the draft or, the ticket sales. Absolutely not. We're not going to see it, dude. It's so bad out here right now. It's getting worse. Right? I remember in March when we got back from Pebble Beach, it was kind of just kicking its head up and it was starting to shut down and stuff. It's getting worse now, and we're into 2021. There is no way. I mean, I don't care how the country divides itself about fucking mask or no mask. I just don't see it. It is not going to happen.
What do you mean what do you mean it's getting worse? Because I just spent 4 days in South Georgia, and the problem isn't COVID. It's dental care. Okay, it's not fucking COVID. Okay, it's fucking.
I thought it was the English language.
We'll work on that in 2022. But Jeff, I mean, how bad is it? What does that mean to someone that's here in the deep South?
Well, so here's the thing. We've got viewers in Canada, right? We've got viewers on the East Coast, the West Coast, in the Central Valley. California is really bad right now. And I can only speak for California. We have no restaurants, no bars, no wineries. Nothing's open anymore. Unless you want to defy the odds, we're not open, right? There's mandatory masks everywhere. There's mandatory vaccines. We're just not there yet to where I see it getting better. Our NFL teams are having to play. The 49ers, my team, right? Joe Montana, Steve Young, back in the day, their home fucking stadium is in Arizona right now. They're sleeping in a hotel. How are you going to tell me we're going to have golf fans? I just don't see it. Torrey Pines, good luck.
I've heard the rumors. I've seen it. And you know what the sad thing is about California is it's such a beautiful state. The weather's wonderful. But the COVID numbers, and I don't give a fuck what your stance on it is. And if you listen to this, you probably are anti-COVID, but I'm trying to be somewhat politically correct. Fuck California, okay? I don't get it. You can't shut fucking businesses down. Just because you sell fucking wine and fucking burgers doesn't mean you're not fucking important to the community. But I will tell every fucking small business that fucking says, I'm going to close my fucking doors, you deserve to be fucking shut down because you're not willing to fucking do what it takes to fucking survive. And you know what? The government, okay, can't tell you to fucking close your door. They can't. They absolutely cannot. It's unconstitutional. And I'll be the first one if the government comes knocking on my fucking door and says, "Can I come in?" No, fuck off. Nope. This is a private fucking building. And I will admit anyone who I want to fucking join into my club. You know what? I'm going to add to the hated players list Gavin Newsom. Fuck him. We're putting him on the fucking players list. Okay. If you don't let my home team, the 49ers, fucking play in their own goddamn stadium, they got to leave to go to Arizona? Are you fucking kidding me? The old person capital of the fucking world? Are you kidding me? It's where the old farts go and fucking dry up and fucking turn into prunes? You're telling me that's the fucking solution? Fuck off. Like, this is the Aloha Press, okay? We're trying to create and send multiple golfers to a community like Torrey Pines to host a fucking major championship with the Aloha Press, and you're fucking shutting it down. It's pissing me off. So add them to the list. Yeah, Jeff, I completely agree. I don't think the Masters and their fucking country club fucking atmosphere, and I have a feeling you and I will never be a fucking member there, just based on our strong opinions and our outlandish fucking takes and our ability to get intoxicated. And we'd probably piss in Rays Creek. I agree with you. I don't think fans are going to be admitted to the Masters, and I think it's going to be a sad fucking 2 years in a row of the Masters champion.
It is, but you know what? When Rory McIlroy wins, and becomes that fucking, and he gets the career Grand Slam, we're gonna be applauding him, and it's gonna be worth
it. That's why Cameron Smith's gonna win. It's because there's no fucking fans. Bryson DeChambeau is gonna fucking lose his golf ball again off the third hole because there's no fucking spotters out there.
Hey, I love it.
The one thing you need to love is the fucking grounds crew at the Masters is fucking hanging out in bars in Augusta. So fuck off. It just is incredible. But this is where the part of the show that we get to, where we get to make a bold prediction for 2021. And Jeff has already presented his bold pick. He's presented it with Conor McGregor's fucking bourbon or whiskey or whatever it's called. Jeff, I mean, do you have an additional bold pick for 2021?
I guess I'll fucking go on a limb here. I'm going to say at some point, Bryson DeChambeau is going to drive a ball 450 yards. There it is.
That's pretty bold. I'm going a little more controversial. I think the PGA Tour is going to have a rather awkward situation that's presented to them. I think 2021 is going to be the year of the controversy, and I think something is going to erupt. And when I say erupt, I mean I think there's going to be a group of PGA Tour players who are suspended for some questionable behavior off the golf course. I don't know which golf course it's going to be, but I think that they're going to go all in on the Aloha Press and have a few cocktails and do a few things that might harm their brand.
Hey, I hope that's maybe in Mexico when we're around, or maybe when we're around a tournament, because that might happen this year. Maybe not me. You know, you're going to have a better shot because there's not going to be any fucking golf played in California probably, or there's not going to be fans allowed. So I hope on the fucking East Coast down there, you get to be a part of that and go make them, maybe help them make some bad decisions. You're pretty good at that if future tells me or the past tells me. So
it's if history repeats itself, we will we will gladly fucking present them with an opportunity to make a few mistakes. I hope they don't get caught and it's not, published. We at the Aloha Press, if a few questionable things, pimps, bouncers, doorman are involved, police, we're pretty good at keeping our mouth shut, especially when things get a little hot.
There's a reason you're going back on the workout trend, the 75 hard, and there's a reason we work out. It's because you can't be the slowest link. You got to be faster than your buddies, right? As long as you're faster than your buddies, fucking things are going to be all right.
There's a few PGA Tour players that I guarantee I'm fucking faster than. There's a few hefty ones that I will fucking gladly outsmoke. But this is part of the show where, it's probably one of my favorite segments. It's hot or not, Jeff.
Hot or not? Nah, bro.
Okay, so Jeff, hot or not this week, I threw you a little curveball earlier today. I sent you a video of a particular golfer who said some questionable things, and they were at Kapalua, and you know what? the real identity of that was to throw you off a little scent. So this week's Hot or Not is not Patrick Cantlay cussing on television, because I think, one, that was hilarious, and I don't give a fuck if it's hot or not, or him talking about fucking drinking Mai Tais. In my real opinion, I could give two shits about Patrick Cantlay drinking a Mai Tai. I want to know if Michelle Wie, okay, who is from Hawaii, is hot or not, buddy. Is she hot or is she not?
Wait a second. Did we talk about this earlier?
I sent you a video about Patrick Cantlay.
Yeah, but no, did we talk about Michelle Wie?
No, I'm fucking. This is a surprise attack.
So if you watched the Tuesday show when I picked Holly Saunders, I was gonna pick Michelle Wie. Okay, but I went on her Instagram and I couldn't do it. And you want to know why? Because here, okay, I'm gonna answer your question. Back in the day when I was a younger guy and she was just coming up out of Stanford and she was, the new fucking tall, skinny Asian lady on the tour, I was all about it. Totally hot, right? I was ready. Lately, not happening. Not happening for me, dude. The new Michelle Wie, I don't even think she's on the tour really anymore. Not playing golf. She's more into mom life. Like, yeah, not happening, dude.
She recently had a child and is unable to play at the LPGA Tour, but she's not hot, huh, Jeff? Wow, again, 2 years ago, or 3 or 4 years ago, when she went through her gothic phase, I'm gonna be very quite honest with you. People are gonna see a different side of me, but I would have said absolutely hot. She had a fucking screw loose, and I was like, wow, that's pretty incredible. I don't know who she saw. I don't know what counselor she needs to share the number with, specifically with me, but yeah, Jeff, I'm going with absolutely not. She's maybe she'll get back into form. I kind of enjoy the screw loose every once in a while, especially with our Tuesday edition of Hot or Not. So that's Hot or Not, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed the Michelle Wie curveball I threw at Jeff.
Hot or not? Nah, bro.
All right, I got one for you before my phone dies here. This one came in from Sean out in Eugene, Oregon, and he wants to know, do you think that either of you guys, so me and you, could beat an LPGA Tour player? And he's not talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, top 25 in the world. He's talking about anybody that could legitimately play on the LPGA Tour. Could you beat him?
Jeff, are we talking about ping pong or boxing or fucking jiu-jitsu? Like, what are we talking? Are we talking about golf, or are we talking about some other activity? Maybe on a Tempur-Pedic. What are we talking about? What kind of activities are we conquering here?
Well, he's talking golf.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify because don't get me wrong, the LPGA Tour at oftentimes promotes this fucking weird take of like, oh, they're so relatable you could drive them as far as they can. No, I would absolutely get the shit kicked out of me out of every fucking LPGA Tour player. I get the shit kicked out of me of LPGA Tour players who didn't even make it to the LPGA Tour, who were now 6 handicaps. Okay, I absolutely cannot compete. They are way too fucking consistent. Their swings are so fucking slow that nothing can go wrong. Like, fuck, I am swinging out of my fucking shoes, and half the time I fucking about miss the golf ball. So, no, Jeff, there's no fucking way I am competing with any type of LPGA Tour player unless they are playing left-handed or fucking blindfolded or shit-faced intoxicated. I will ever compete with them.
So here's the thing. I disagree with you. Just a little bit. The top players on tour, I got no chance, right? The mid players on tour, I got no chance. But I do think somewhere deep down inside, you put me against the lower level LPGA Tour ladies, and you get me on a fucking longer course. I think I got a chance. I think I got a chance to beat at least a few of them, right? If I have a good round, I hit it longer than them, I chip and putt a little bit, you maybe get lucky. I think I can fucking beat them. I really do. I'm very modest most of the time when we talk, but I think I could beat maybe the 75 to 100 ranked girls. I might be wrong, but I think I could.
You probably could. You absolutely will drive. You will absolutely outdrive them. And as long as you have a wedge in your hand, I think you have an opportunity. As long as you don't do anything fucking stupid on the golf course, Yes, I agree with you. I think you have the ability. I, on the other hand, the only shot I have with him is taking him out to dinner. So Jeff, I needed to present a question to you, presented by River Pines Kate. She wants to know, okay, if there was one course that you could play daily, if there was one course that you'd want to play in your life, and then there's one course that you would absolutely like you would dump gasoline on and fucking let it torch with. I mean, what course are you playing daily? What course are you going to for the lifetime? And then what is the one course that you're burning the fuck down?
All right. Well, daily is Pebble Beach. All day, every day. Fucking sign me up. Once in a lifetime, Augusta National. I'm going to play there. And then the one course I could light on fire, not many people know about this course. It's out there in Galt, California, right off the 99. It's called Dry Creek. The fucking worst course I ever played. If people want to beat me, they bring me to Dry Creek. Okay, if you want to play me for money, take me to Dry Creek. I can't play good there. It fucking sets up horrible for a fader of the golf ball. It's fucking trash. It's they got fucking tomato juice Bloody Marys. It's fucking all around just bad.
It's I've never been to that golf course because you refused to go to that golf course. I've tried to go to that golf course about 15 times, and you're like, no, we're not going to that fucking course. So I completely agree with you, but I do share a few things with you. The daily golf course, I'm not going to lie. I've tried to play Pebble 15 fucking times. I've tried to play it like 3 times in a matter of like 2 days. So yes, the daily golf course has to be Pebble Beach. The once in a lifetime golf course, I'm going to have to go with, what's that fancy course up in Pine? I think it's called Pine Valley. I don't even think they allow women on the golf course. I think they allow them on like Sunday afternoons while the men are in the cigar bar. So I think it's Pine Valley. I think it's the number 1 ranked golf course in the world. I would love to go there. There's no opportunity that I will ever play that golf course. But the one course I want to burn down, and I hate to even say this, is fucking Lock and Tenta. Oh my God. If you want to take me to a golf course where you know I'm going to shoot 105, it's Lock and Tenta. I could be a fucking single digit handicap golfer and still go out there and just shoot fucking, because their warm-up range is a fucking mat and net. And then you're just mixed with just a couple few ridiculous rinky-dink fucking holes. I swear to God, I would bulldoze that fucking place and grow a pot on it before I would play golf there again. So, Jeff, really appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for jumping on, and we will catch you on Monday's edition. So, with everyone watching, please do me a favor, go subscribe to the email newsletter, and also if you haven't watched the Daily Anger Bang, it's on Instagram Live. We host a daily show every day, capturing some of the most recent up-to-date golf news that's currently out there. So with that being said, guys, really appreciate it.